This is my lab table that I built recently for this experiment setup, and I thought it'd be nice to have a drawer underneath so I could keep some of the accessories there. The drawer design is going to be something like this, and I'll use those scraps of wood for it. Then sanding off some of the dirt. I'm cutting box joints in the end using my box joint jig. The corners go together with box joints like this. But for this part, I want a box joint in the middle, and I can't do that with the box joint jig. So I'm going to use my slot mortars on that. That's the frame for the drawer. Just got to glue it up now. Some people like to measure the diagonals to make sure they're the same and it's square. I just like to clamp a square to it, and then I know it's square. I sanded the joints flush and varnished it off camera. Now I'm going to mount it underneath this table, and for that I figure wooden drawer slides will be easier and cheaper, and what I'll try to do is make these things slide in a channel in these thicker parts, and that'll be my wooden slide. Now I just need some kind of drawer pull, and I thought maybe instead of on the front I can just screw something on the bottom to grab it by. Now this still doesn't slide as smooth as I'd like it to, so it's time to wax those slides. I'm just rubbing it with an old candle to wax it. Now one thing I like to do is to melt it in with a heat gun a little bit and then wax it again. And with a little bit of mineral oil on that, it really slides easily. Okay, I cheated a little bit. That was at half speed. And now I can get these bits off the table. And that wasn't the first time I did something like that. About 22 years ago, when we moved offices at RIM or BlackBerry, my new desk didn't have a drawer, so I made this drawer to attach to the bottom of the desk slab with just two rails like that. And I kept moving that from office to office as we kept moving around. And when I left, I took it home and put it on the bottom of this workbench. And wooden slides like this aren't ideal for really heavy things, but I can put a fair bit of weight on there and it still slides pretty good.